This is USA, America's favorite cable network.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From the $25,000 pyramid, Jim Clark. From the Hollywood Squares Hall of Fame, George Gobel. From the Hollywood Squares Hall of Shame, Jim J. Bullock. From the county stage, Jerry Seinfeld. From Aloha, Summer Tia Carrere. From Adelaide, Winston Reckart. From television comedy, Aaron Bloom. And neon, Shadoe Stevens. We all knew. Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Joan Davidson.
Thank you, Shadoe Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We're glad you're here. Hello, Squares. Hello, John. We have a challenger today who is very lovely. Would you welcome Terry Arnold to our stage? Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Tell the stars something about yourself.
Well, I'm from West Hills, California. I was in the Navy. I worked on tugboats, and now I'm a hairstylist.
Well, you've done a whole lot of things. Good. You're just right for the Hollywood Squares. You got everything covered. Our reigning champion's already made $1,600 in a trip to Tampa, Florida. Richard Bryan is back. Hi, Richard. We figured out you look like Mike Curb, the politician. Tell the stars something about yourself. What do you really do?
Well, I am a tour guide part-time for a company here in Hollywood. In my spare time, I like to play ping pong, basketball, and I collect movie memorabilia.
Does he have a great voice? Oh. It's going to be a good day today. Do you feel it? Here's how you do well. You win tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, and diagonally. Acquire as many squares as you can. Winner of each game receives $500 in cash, $1,000 for the third game, so you can play catch-up. Whoever amasses the most amount of money by the end of the show will have a chance to drive away in a beautiful Toyota. We already gave away a Supra worth $28,000. Terry, you're the challenger. Pick a square. Let's get started.
Thank you. Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers.
Hi, John.
So, according to columnist Dr. Neil Solomon,
God love him.
it's wise to avoid sex immediately after something. Immediately after what?
You become a TV evangelist.
There's only one, Joan Rivers.
Avoid, this is really from memory now. What is it?
Immediately after something, you should avoid sex, according to Dr. Neil Solomon. Immediately after something.
Eating.
Terry, what do you think?
I disagree.
She's exactly right. She knows about these areas. Immediately after eating, X gets a square. Richard, she helps you out. Pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock,
Jim
please.
J. Jim,
Hi, John.
how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes. Jim, the early American Plains Indians, remember them?
Oh, yeah.
Frequently
yeah,
communicated they did by sign language. Now, this sign, you see this sign? Means friend.
Oh, friend.
All right. Now, what did this mean?
In the name of love, before you
Jim, the Supremes weren't around when the Indians did
You
their...
don't know that, Mr. Davidson.
Well,
Mr. I Know Everything game show host.
Diana Ross looks so young. This is the symbol. Now, what did that mean?
I would say that means, Pee-pee.
Richard, what do you say?
Pee.
He says it means... What do you say?
disagree.
Good for you, Richard.
You say pee-pee. You know what? That's exactly what it means. The square. The man is brilliant. Terry, pick a square. What do you want to do now?
Okay, George Gobel, please.
Lonesome George Gobel. Hi, George. That's right. According to a Cosmopolitan survey, George, who gains more weight in an unhappy marriage, the husband or the wife?
Well, like when Alice and I got married, after about a year and a half, I gained 120 pounds. her mother-in-law, or my mother-in-law moved in with us, you know. That'll do it.
George Gobel. Who gains more weight, the husband or the wife?
The wife.
The wife, he says. Terry, what do you think?
I'll agree.
That's it. Circle gets a square. George Gobel. Richard, take a square.
Hey, Tia Carrere, please.
Tia Carrere. Hi, Tia.
Hi.
It's the only mammal that feeds while standing on its head underwater. What is it?
Jacques Cousteau. Hey.
That's a good answer, yeah. Only mammal that feeds while standing on its head underwater.
Could be Bullock.
It could be something Jim J. Bullock.
It could be. I wouldn't put anything past that guy.
Only mammal that feeds that way. What do you think? This would be for the block. Take a shot, Tia.
A manatee.
Oh, a manatee, Richard.
Disagree.
The walrus does that. X gets the square. Terry Arnold. Take a square, Terry.
Winston
Reckart from Adderley. What a guy. Hi, Winston.
How you doing, John?
Congratulations on Adderley, CBS every Wednesday night. Good show. According to the World Book, there are more than 2,500 species of mosquitoes in the world. Now, do you find mosquitoes in the Arctic?
Yeah, but they're hard to recognize because they're all bundled up.
I can't tell whether you're serious or not.
I would say yes.
You're saying yes. Terry, this is for the block. What do you think? He says yes. In the Arctic, they have mosquitoes.
I disagree.
It is yes. Even in the Arctic, there are mosquitoes. Can't put an X there. You got to earn it yourself. Richard, over to you now.
Winston Reckart for the win, please.
Yes, we're back to you, Winston. Winston, you're Canadian. Yes, we found out you used to be a logger when you were a kid or whatever. What is the official anthem of the Canadian province of Quebec? Now, is it Bonjour Quebec? Tout le soir. Is it Bonjour Quebec? Is it My Happy Home? Or is it My Country is Not a Country, It's Winter?
I would have to go with Bonjour Quebec.
Bonjour Quebec. This would be for the win. Richard, what do you think?
Disagree.
The anthem of Canadian province of Quebec is, My Country is Not a Country, It's Winter.
You're kidding.
Gets the square $500. We're off and running. We'll take a break. Secret Square game is next. You gotta stay with us. Game number 2 is always and forevermore our Secret Square game. The player who chooses that square could win this. Shadoe, what do you got?
My. Well, it's a trio of kitchen appliances today.
Oh.
Can you stand it? A Gibson kitchen featuring a side-by-side refrigerator freezer with through-the-door ice and chilled water dispensers. A dishwasher with 3 levels of washing action and an energy saver switch. And a gas range with pilotless fuel saver electric ignition system, all furnished by Gibson. John.
Let's reveal our Secret Square to home audience only. Terry, now we're looking for that kitchen appliance set, and you're also looking for to win the game. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers in the center. Joan, to an Englishman, what's pasty?
Oh, unfortunately, that doesn't describe the Queen Mother's complexion. It's just terrible. Those big hats. I know that. That's because my husband was English. That's like a pie, like a little meat pie.
Terry, she says it's a meat pie. What do you think?
I got to agree.
It's a combination of meat, carrots, peas, and potatoes. It is pie. It's a food. Circle gets a square. Richard, take a square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Bullock. Yes. You're an Indian now. You can speak
I
the
love
sign
you,
language.
John. I just wanted to say I love you because I think you're wonderful.
Jim, good. Webster's, Jim, on another subject, Webster's defines nymphs as beautiful maidens in Greek mythology who dwelled in forests, trees, mountains, and somewhere else. Where else?
Singles bars.
Forests, trees, and mountains, and somewhere else.
Forests, trees, mountains, and bushes.
Bushes.
Yeah, bushes.
Richard, nymphs can be found in bushes.
Big bushes.
I disagree.
Richard, remember TP now.
Waters. X gets the square in Waters. Waters. Terry, pick a square.
Winston Reckart.
Winston Reckart Adderley. Hi, Winston. Winston, according to legend, the Colossus of Rhodes had them traveling back and forth between his legs for almost 60 years. What were they?
Chariots.
Chariots. Terry?
I disagree.
Boats. The Colossus is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Boats did that. Richard, pick a square.
Tia Carrere, please.
Tia Carrere. Whoa. Not our secret square. Hi, Tia.
Hi.
In ancient Egypt, we're going back in time today. The longer a man's something, the more revered he was.
Come on!
What was it?
It was his beard.
His beard. Richard, what do you think for the block?
I'll agree.
That's exactly it. His beard. Very nice, Tia. What did you think? Terry, pick a square.
George Gobel.
Lonesome George Gobel. George, can stress cause hair loss?
No, but sticking your head in a blender will.
You thought that through, didn't you?
Can stress cause... yes, I would say so.
He says yes, it could. It's before the block. What do you think, Terry?
And I'll agree.
Too much stress can even cause it to fall out in patches. Yes, circle gets the square. Richard Ryan.
Dick Clark, the block,
Dick
please.
Clark.
You say Lonesome George. It's been lonesome here all day, John. A
Yes.
question, anything.
I know. This is secret square, Dick. This is for those kitchen appliances.
I'm the...
Special question. And it's also for the block. Dick, which of these great screen characters did Lon Chaney Jr. not portray? Did he not portray? Dracula, the Mummy, or the Invisible Man?
The Invisible Man.
I agree.
Pack your kitchen appliances. Very nice. The Invisible Man. Of course, the Invisible Man was Claude Rains. Dick Clark knows everything in show business there is to know. Terry, pick a square. What do you think?
Ann Bloom.
Ann Bloom from Not Necessarily the News. Hi, Ann.
Hi, John.
You're going to be on an upcoming night court. We look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, upcoming night court, and don't forget to watch Not Necessarily the News on
Necessarily the
HBO.
News. Good
the news
show,
around the
yeah.
world in April.
You know, during medieval times, this is our historical show. During
Yes,
medieval
John.
times, many people bragged about never having taken a bath. Now, this was considered a sign of something. A sign of what?
Well, it was a sign they had nothing to do on Friday night or Saturday night or Sunday night. It was a sign that they were afraid of getting ill if they took baths too often.
I'll agree.
Wonderful answer. No. They were afraid, no, wealth. In fact, Queen Elizabeth reportedly bathed once a month. It was a sign of wealth to not take a bath. Can't put an X there, got to earn it yourself. Now, what do you think, Richard? What do you want to do?
Ann Bloom to win,
Ann
please.
Bloom for the win.
we're trying to
True or false, Dan? Modeling agency legend Eileen Ford has said, quote, "You can never be too skinny." Is that true or false?
That's true, and she said that as her husband slipped her under the little crack of the bedroom door. No, that's false, because, you can be too anything, so of course you can be too skinny.
She says that's false. It's for the win, Richard. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, she prescribes a normal, healthy, yes. $500. Next gets the win. You got $1,000, Richard. But, Terry, you could catch up right after these messages. Next game's worth $1,000. We'll be right back. In case we don't have time to complete our last game of the sound of the horn, we'll finish that question each X and on the board with $200. Richard, you got $1,000. Terry, this game is worth $1,000. You could win right here, and we'll tie it up. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers is in the center. According to Focus on Fashion, today's most popular styles are iced, blasted, bashed, and destroyed. Styles of what?
Luggage. Ice, bash.
Ice, blasted, bashed, and destroyed.
Well, I just did a No Excuses Jeans commercial, and they were describing the ways they do jeans now. It's probably wrong, Terry. I wish I knew this for certain. I'm just going to go with jeans.
Terry, what do you think?
I'll agree.
That's exactly it. Jeans. Yeah, you bet. Circle gets a square. Very nice, Joan. Richard, take a square.
Hey, Jerry Seinfeld, please.
Jerry Seinfeld is here. The man. Which of the following are in for spring, according to a fashion magazine? Poof skirts, again with the poof skirts, tie-dyed shirts, or plastic shoes?
I hate, you know what's out for me is any clothing store with the music where you start, you think, hey, if I was a cool guy in a cool party, this might be a cool shirt. Then you get home and there's no music, no party, and you're the same chump 28 bucks later. I would say, what was it?
Which of the following are in for spring this year? Poof skirts, tie-dyed shirts, or plastic shoes?
Poof skirts.
Poof skirts. Richard, what do you think?
I'm going to agree.
Tie-dye is in again. Circle gets the square. You better start buying it. Terry, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Jim?
I'll be right there!
My
mother is so impatient.
That means this will be our last question. Let me explain. If Terry wins this, we'll go into a tiebreaker because this is worth $1,000. Here's the question. True or false? Americans throw away enough food to feed Canada. True or false?
That is true, John, and if you've ever eaten Canadian food, you would understand why. Ship it all up there.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, Winston, I'm just kidding you. You didn't even know your own country's theme song. What are you...
We have lots of fans up in Canada.
I love Canadian food. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I have it brought down. I'm just joking.
Thanks to all those Canadians watching. We appreciate you watching.
I think we are very wasteful. Yes, I do think that's true.
Terry, he says true. Let me remind you, if you win this, we got a tie ball game here. We go to tiebreaker. What do you think?
I agree.
Americans, on the average, discard 15% of the food they bring home. It is true.
It's a shame.
I can't believe that. All right, we have a tie. We go to a tiebreaker. Richard, pick a question. We got to fit this question in before the end of the show.
Hey, Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers in the center square. Joan, according to the National Appliance Service, you know so much about the household appliances, I'm sure. How long should your vacuum cleaner be expected to last?
Well, mine can go forever because I never use it. So that's not an answer. A vacuum cleaner, they last a long time.
You don't even dust around the house, do you?
No, I call the cops once a year. I say I've been robbed. They come over, they dust. Cleaner should be expected to last warranty, so that would be like a warranty. 5 years.
Richard, this would be for the win. What do you think?
I disagree.
Good. 7 years. You're on the right track, but a little bit more. 7 years. X gets the square. We have a new champion. He's still out there. His name is Richard Bryan. Very nice, Richard. $1,200. Just sit tight for just a second. Terry Arnold, you haven't done so badly. You've got $1,000. How about a nice hand? Terry Arnold played our show. Thanks for being here. We hope you'll watch us on TV.
Always.
Well, Richard, you've done pretty well. $2,800. Trip to Tampa, Florida. A whole bunch of kitchen appliances. Are you a bachelor? Are you going to use those appliances yourself? Or?
I'll keep them for a while.
Well, good, yeah. Let's see what car you want to try today. Will you try one of these beautiful toys? This Celica. Whoa. What about the Tercel? What about the Camry? What about the 4Runner? Yesterday you tried the Supra. That didn't work, so one of these other ones will. What do you think?
You can go for the Camry today.
The Camry, Richard and his good luck celebrity. We'll be right back. Shadoe Stevens has not been chosen at all today, and so he's our good luck celebrity, and he's certainly, well, yeah, let's hear it. And Shadoe, let's tell Richard about this beautiful car that he might be able to start, the Camry.
Let's. The new 1988 Camry sedan, truly exceptional in form and function. Camry defines the standards for comfort, style, performance, and quality, furnished by Toyota.
How much is it worth?
$19,304, John.
On the count of three, turn that key, Richard. Audience and stars, let's help him out. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, the good news is you're going to be our reigning champion, Richard. You come back tomorrow, you have a 1 in 3 chance to win one of these other beautiful Toyotas. We hope you'll join us tomorrow. We hope you'll join us Friday on the all-new Hollywood Squares. Shadoe Stevens?
Hey, some of our departing contestants will receive the following new Miss Lee smaller size Lee press-on nails in teen and preteen fun colors. Miss Lee press-on nails and shift into high gear with French toast sportswear by Lollycogs for boys and girls, infants to teens, and Green and Green, the flower and garden weed preventer plus fertilizer prevents weeds and fertilizers at the same time by Green Dew and revolutionary Weller So Fine shampoo mist. Just mist, lather up, and rinse. The pure essence of shampoo Weller So Fine shampoo mist.
Hi, this is Joan Rivers. You know, weekends are the perfect time to catch up on important, vital news. So join me for Joan Rivers' Gossip, 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 only on USA.
Saturday afternoon at 5, 4 Central.